Well, it's time for Obocchama-kun, and this is up there in the most random games I play. I've been doing a lot more board game speedruns lately, but this is a board game RPG random story game, and I don't know how to explain that last part, but whatever you're thinking that can happen in the board game, throw that out and imagine a board game where the dolphins can come alive and take over the board, or random plant-eating flowers can appear and stop you and make you lose the game instantly. Yeah, anything can happen in this game. So, another thing about Obocchama-kun, it's weird. The Japanese of this game is, very, very, it's almost incomprehensible, like, the way they're speaking. I think that's part of the joke. And another thing is, our opponent is, so we're the human player, and we're fighting against a kyonshi, but they call it in this game a chanshi. Don't know why, but it's just a Chinese zombie, basically. So they kind of like, if everyone knows the Hisenko, where she has the thing on her head and she like hops around. It's basically that. Oh, is it volume? Volume's low? Uh-oh. I can change it real quick. I do want the volume to be heard in this game, but hopefully it's not an issue. So we're gonna go ahead and just do one player, and we're gonna use Obocchama, which means the poor guy. But he's got a nice suit. Why would you assume he's looking good? He's looking fresh. So I like purple, so we'll do some purple color. And so this is the heart mark. So the objective of this game is to find a present for our love interest, and once we go to that treasure space, we'll then have to go to where she's located, and it's random what present it is, and it's random what where we go. And when we get there, the final goal of this game is to get a big old smooch, and once we get that kiss, we win the game. So hope everyone's ready for the ride. This may be a complete failure of 40 minutes, or we can beat this like the current world record, which is like 2 minutes and something. So, having said that, let's give it a go. There will be resets. Just be aware of that. So 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, didn't start. So, we don't know where we're going to start. There's always like a little bit of a different story, but we'll use the map anyway to check where we need to go. It looks like we're going to somewhere, looks like somewhere in the Middle East. So we're going to go ahead and roll. We do that by rolling into a book, and then we're going to take a nice flight over to where we think is the right place to land. And so the scary thing about this game is that the kyonshi player can instantly move through flight. So while a normal flight for us would take X amount of days, the kyonshi can do that trip in one move, and we have to take X amount of days. So in this case, it's 2 days of flight, 3 for the landing. And I'm sure you just noticed there, that sea space and that wall right there, you're not supposed to be able to cross that, but the kyonshi doesn't care and can do whatever it wants. So we're going to move all the way up here. Oh, you're probably thinking, what's going on, right? Why are my clothes looking like this? So yeah, Obocchama-kun, Obocchama, he has no pants. He's just wearing the front part of his suit. We're gonna try and move somewhere up here. We're trying to figure out where our goal is. Sometimes that's a little obfuscated, and we're not able to judge exactly where the goal is. Okay, so this is very interesting. I've never seen this before. The kyonshi decided to jump into the water that has no exit, and they're currently drowning themselves. Again, anything that every time I run this game, random things happen. I don't know. This might be the where the goals. Nope. Okay, so we don't need anything here. Let's check this place. Nope. So I'm trying to figure out where the goal mark is. It looks like it's a little bit to the left of me. So hopefully I can find it. No, we don't want to ride it. Is it here? Nope. This is the hard part of the game, right? It's unclear as to where the goal is, but just in case, the Chanchi can actually pick up the piece, which it looks like they did. I didn't see it when I walked in. That's what I thought it was. So now what I can do is, it's okay. You're thinking, oh, the game's over. The Chanchi got the piece. But what I can do is I can open the book, roll a number of spaces, and I can actually steal the piece from the Chanchi. And I can even push into the water. I might have pushed the wrong way. We may reset. Okay, a random person has appeared tied up on the rail tracks. Don't know why. I don't know what's happening right now. That's a power stance. Yeah, no, Bizarre is really the name of the game. So we still have the present. You can see the little present symbol at the top right of our stats. We're gonna go ahead and roll on over here. No, actually, we don't want to get off just yet. Where's our goal? Okay, so that's the goal. We're right by the goal there, and hopefully the Chanchi doesn't roll too high. We might actually do this again. The Chanchi kind of deciding to drown itself at the beginning there was I never seen anything like that. So we're gonna go ahead and get off here, and now we just have to keep our fingers crossed that the Chanchi didn't move too much, but it looks like they only moved 4 spaces, and now I just have to roll a 2 or higher and we will actually finish this game. It's gonna be GG in just a second here. Looks like we made it to the goal. Now GG. Okay, that is time. 4 minutes and it was like 40 something. So we got this. We got the big old kiss. We're in there. Game, set, match. The zombie can't take our girl anymore. But I put 40 minutes for this. So the reason is that when we've run this on my channel before and with the previous other world record holder, we've all come to the kind of agreement that this game can take like we've had days where we just don't clear. It's taken 2 hours, 3 hours, and we don't clear. So this is great news. So what I'm going to do with the extra time is I'm going to reset, and I'm going to go ahead and play with 2 Chanchis, which, as far as I understand, is almost impossible, because now you have 3 characters who ignore all the borders of the game, don't play by any of the rules, and you're likely to see some other events. I mean, I can't really explain what went on in this game very well with words, but I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, if you want to play something extremely random, this is really, it's up there. It's up there on my list. I will let the credits roll once while I explain some of the other events. So typically, to cross to get to certain places in the world, you can't just take a flight. Sometimes you have to ride a boat. Sometimes you have to, actually get a ferry that'll take you over. And there's some automatic reset situations in this game where, for example, if the item is in the Antarctica, we don't want to go there if it's in Antarctica, or if it's in, like, I think Greenland is really bad. Like, anything that's basically on an island, and that includes if the final area is Japan. Like, getting back to Japan where we start is incredibly difficult, and the more Chanchis that you play with, the more random it gets, because they also will start to activate random encounters. And what didn't happen this time is the Chanchi didn't steal our item. They didn't steal the present. So everything worked out great. But if they bump us in our turn, not only did they send us flying across the screen, they can actually soft lock you by pushing you into these water spaces. And what I mean is, you saw there that the Chansey entered a 2-block water sea space, and his health was actually draining. Well, they can actually push you in spots that loop you around, and you could technically be in an infinite loop forever, because there's nowhere to get back onto land. There's also some, like, if it happens that the goal is in, like, past Mongolia, there's and somewhere around China, there's the you know, the Great Wall of China, right? So you can't pass the Great Wall of China. Only the Chanseys can, and essentially there's like no way to win because it's like 50 move spaces basically. I mean, I could talk all day about all the random things, but I'd rather just do another run for everyone to see. And this can be a conversation piece between all of your friends. And, you know, if you like what you saw, you can come to my channel and tell me what you've encountered in this game, or maybe you'll have a completely different experience next time. But that's really the charm of this game. Is I've played this over 300, 400 times now, you know, in a speedrun sense, and it's different every time. I probably have more runs than that just because I was trying to get the world record. So let's go ahead and we'll do another one. Should we do more? Does everyone want to see 2, or do you just want to see completely just off the wall crazy? Like, let's just do 3 or 4. I think 2 is a good. We'll do 2 because you'll see it's gonna get intense. So I like Obocchama. He always brings me good luck. So that's just. I'm superstitious about it. So 1 heart mark. We only need 1 kiss. 1 kiss is good enough, and we'll go ahead and start on 3, 2, 1. Nope. 3, 2, 1. Go. Nice. So. This time we always start in the same place. So we don't have to worry about that, but you can actually roll a 1 in this game. Now hopefully that doesn't happen, because if it does, oh, actually, where's the goal? Okay, so this is a reset. That's kind of what I was talking about there. Like, that's a no-win situation. Like, we weren't going to win that in any circumstance, especially 2, because it takes us 3 days to fly down there, and then we have to go across the polar ice caps, which you can actually slip on, and sometimes you have to fight polar bears or penguins or alien monsters. So that was definitely a no-win situation. So the more you play this game, the more you recognize the absolute just no-win situations. And we could have played that out and seen some random events, but it's just I want that heart mark. All right, so try again here. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, I think this might also be Antarctica. I think we just might be getting unlucky. Oh no! Where is this? This is Russia, right? Okay, so this is a scary one because there's 2 ways to approach this. I could fly up here to Moscow. I don't know what's called Moscow. I think it's I don't know if that's intentionally spelled wrong. But we're gonna go fly up there. Oh great, the Chansey is just going full ham. Hopefully one of them doesn't make it. Nope, they're both gonna get across. You'll see they'll instantly spawn where they need to. Yeah, they're very, very, very close as we're still on the flight. So here's where the strategies come in. And this is the kind of the game plan that I've had. And you know, feel free to jump in and chat and let me know what you think. My strategy so far in this game when I play it is to let them get the gift is usually the better strat, and then I'll just bet on like intercepting them right before you have to give the gift to your love interest. But let's go ahead and run the Obocchama train. All aboard! It's so random. I'm sorry. All right, so the gift is as they're fighting. By the way, the Chanchis, you can actually get KO'd. All right, so this might be a reset. I don't know if we can get there in time. You can see the goal with a heart mark. The one thing that's good about this situation is the Chanchis will get in the way of each other. They don't play nice at all. All aboard! Okay, see, this is the strat that I wanted. So we're gonna get off here, and we're gonna just kind of camp out and hope that they roll kind of low. We don't want to get too like overextend ourselves, because remember, you can get bumped, and we can even get bumped into the sea, and then we get our whole position reset. So here's the Chanchis are kind of fighting with each other, and they're trying to steal the presents. They got the omiyage. No, we're definitely not fighting. Keep our health at 100. We'll do about here. I'm just gonna hope they're gonna. Okay, one of them healed. One space, that's kind of what we want. If we roll big here, okay, 6 spaces. 2, 4, 5. So I could push them, but I also could end up getting pushed in the sea if I do that. So this is like the really scary situation, right? But I'm not sure what the best strategy is, but I'm gonna go with stealing the present is the better strategy, and hopefully we don't get pushed into the water. Looks like we got our present stolen. One more space. Oh, that was a big move. That was a big move. This might be GG. Yep, and that's a big L. That's a big L right there. So. Yeah, what happens here, and I'll just show real quick. We don't get the kiss. The zombie gets the kiss. Yeah, only the front of his suit. Yeah, he was too poor to get the back, I guess. They sold. All right. So he got the kiss. This is the bad end, right? I'll do one more, and then we'll switch off here. Because the next game's going to take a bit to set up, but that is essentially the strat in the game. So, if you've got some patience and some good luck, then you absolutely can aim for record in this game. But you're asking for that's a big ask. Looks like a panda. Yeah, it's very. Very strange. It's like a panda. I don't even know what a chanchi is. The word is kyonchi, but there's a lot of weird. Sankan ninzu. Yeah, we'll do 2 again. Let's do one more, because there wasn't too much random about that. We haven't seen any of the really random events, except for that someone being tied up on the railroad tracks or something. I don't even know what was going on there. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, last attempt, just for fun. Are they? Okay. Interesting. Nice one. I'm learning something. I'm gonna go Moscow again real quick. I didn't even see the map, but I unfortunately wasted my spaces. My guess is they're gonna walk on the water. Oh, okay, nice. Wait, is this in Australia? Oh no. Uh-oh. Well, the good thing is, the goal usually isn't in Australia. So we can... Hoshi, she wants it. She wants something. Okay. I don't know what is going on. I guess if you have a present, then maybe she takes it from you. It seems to be random effects. So this is a 1 roll. This is exactly what we wanted. So far, not bad, actually. We just have to worry about where the end goal is. Alright. Yeah, maybe I'll fight a Cairo in the meantime. So they've got a bit of a gap to cross, so I think we're safe for the time being. All right, we landed in Cairo. That's our turn. They're moving a bit slowly, but yeah, just the fact that you can do this is extremely, extremely cheap. Now, I could, like, farm items and stuff, but it's not really worth it. And fighting in general, like, sometimes it gives you, like, a random item, but they really don't do... Most of the items are, like, a disservice if you have them. And they tend to spawn, like, more random events. Good, 1 roll. The zombies are not cooperating. Can you fight? You can, but it's just an RPG, so it's just a text scroll. So I'll show a fight real quick, if I can even roll that high. If this was like a normal map right now, then I would have probably already lost because I rolled 1 several times now. All right, so if we walk in the forest, so here's a fight. So I can choose to just kind of fight them. And then this time they just ran away, so the fight didn't even happen. So this I just got attacked randomly. Okay, so sometimes it's not even a fight. Sometimes you just get attacked randomly. I think Sosori is like a scorpion, so I think a scorpion just came out and like did 11 damage to me. Alright, so the koala was the item this time. And where is the end goal? Okay, the end goal is pretty close, but I'm confident we can get there. I'm confident we can get there, and if not, then it was still a fun adventure with everyone here today. And we got to do a really good PB. Yeah, I don't want to go back to Tokyo. The train's not going to land in time. Yeah, I might have to. Actually, this might be a L. I might have taken the L on this. It really depends on the Chanshi's movement, because they have to walk back up. But the goal seems to be in the south part. Like, it seems to be in like South Korea or something. Why the koala? No, there's no. That's a very smart question, but there will be no answers for sure. Okay, so now the Chanchis have decided to just start fighting for who can get there on time. Oh, nice, a 1 roll. That's what I wanted. So this is the thing. They will constantly try and steal the presents from the other. So even though they're like both against you, they're technically against themselves. Which sometimes can play the advantage, because... Okay, cool. We're gonna go ahead and take this boat to Hong Kong. Something happened. It said Mo Noritan. Someone steal the boat? What happened just now? Even I don't know. That's a new one for me. Okay, I guess like a pirate attacked us or like something. It looked like looked like a prison escape. I don't know what it was. Yeah. Oh, that's really close in the water. So yeah, the game is giving me an impossible win situation. So unfortunately, yeah, I can't even bump the Chanchi in the water. But hey, you know, we got one big old kiss today, and I felt the love from chat. So I'm pretty satisfied. We didn't see that many events. We didn't see like any rebellions happening or like buildings being removed or like random teleports. It's pretty tame day actually for this game. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed that. We got to see a really good first run, and then that's pretty much how this game goes in like 2-player and 3-player. I haven't even beat this game in 3-player yet, but yeah, hope you enjoyed that. If you like what you saw, you can follow me at DBcade, and I'll be playing this probably at Obocchama and some other events in Japan, but this this again was only pretty much just for a Retrothon outside of Japan. So glad you could be here for this, and yeah, the imagination's endless with Obocchama-kun. So thanks. It gets more crazy. It definitely gets more crazy. This was a very like calm day. there wasn't even that many soft locks. Like it's pretty happy with how things went down. All right, that's it for me for this one. I'll be back in just a few minutes with One Piece Punch Battle. So got a little bit of energy left, and we'll end on that note. And then yeah, thanks again.